and then you guys are welcome to leave, okay? All right. Thanks. So if everybody could get set in their places for rehearsal. Okay. By the 70s, in some cities, African American kids were being bused across town for the chance to receive equal education. Central High School in Little Rock, Arkansas, an all-Caucasian school, was made to accept African Americans, and integration was one civil rights battle that the adults couldn't fight alone. Matter of fact, the Little Rock Nine, the first to attempt integration of public schools, were just teenagers. Monday, September 23rd, 1957, the Little Rock Nine attempted their first day at Central High. An angry mob awaited the front entrance, so the Little Rock Nine are forced to rush through the back doors. The mob was furious when they learned that African American students actually made it into their school. Needless to say, the first day was rough, but the members of the Little Rock Nine made it through. Some struggled with the decision of returning for a second day, and parents had to decide if they would let them. We imagine it went something like this. And now a monologue for a member of the Little Rock Nine, Melba.
I just wish it were safe for Melba. I don't know about this. We got schools right here in our own neighborhoods.
Mama, I want to be a teacher. If I'm going to teach somebody someday, I need to know all that I can. That school is the best school. And nobody will keep me from getting my education. They can throw rocks, they can spit, and they can curse all they want to. I'm going to be there every morning with my books in my hand. My mind's made up. I just need to know that you'll give me a ride to school.
All right, baby. All right.
Melba was eventually brutally attacked by students, but she lived. She put her books back in her hand, and she again returned to school. Across town, in another dining room, another member of the Little Rock Nine speaks to his father, Ernest Green.
I don't know, son. It's really dangerous out there. Harris's mouth trying to kill you guys today. Now, are you willing to risk your life for that school?
I'm doing it, Pops. I got her. The National Guard was blocking the entrance of that school today. You hear me, Pops? The Army, for goodness sake. I looked at those men holding those rifles just to keep me from entering that school, and I thought one thing. There must be something valuable inside me.
Amen.
Pops.
Amen.
Education must be some type of national treasure. Governor Farmer called the Army to keep me from sitting in that classroom today. There must be some type of top-notch education, and I want a top-notch education. I want the same career opportunities, but I got the same education that Pops in my senior year. When I think about little old Rosa Parks sitting down, not moving, poor young Emmett Till lying in his casket, beaten, unrecognizable, and those three white men went scot-free, somebody got to stand up, Pop. Why not me? Why not me? I'm going back to Central High. And when I get there, they got two choices. They can educate me, or they can kill me. I'm 17, I'm dead without a good education anyway.
Yeah.
You know it, and I know it.
Yeah.
I'm going back, Pop.
There you go.
Army to ensure the safety of the kids. They endured unfair treatment from classmates and staff still on a daily basis. The governor of Little Rock, Arkansas, actually proposed closing the school completely down in order to stop African American students from attending. Regardless of the harsh learning environment, Ernest Green became the first African American to graduate from Central High. Ernest was asked by the principal to not attend the ceremony. Ernest said,
"Sir, I'll be sure to be there."
He walked across the stage to almost complete silence, except for the few hand claps of his family. But imagine his surprise when he saw Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. sitting there with them and clapping along. The 8 others also finished the year successfully, and Melba, oh, she did become a teacher. She went back and taught at Central High. In 2008, the living members of the Little Rock Nine were sent invitations to the inauguration of President Barack Obama. All right, hey guys, good job. Rehearsal was great. I'll see you tomorrow for a full tape of the production.
Good job today, little sis. You did great.
Thank you.
Glad you really did that.
Oh, thanks. You know, the more I play this role, the more I realize how much education had to mean to both the parents and the kids back home. I don't know any friends that go through half as much for education today.
I know. The dropout rates are crazy, especially for African American males. And I mean, we aren't even facing angry moms anymore, just ourselves.
Well, we may not face angry mobs, but we still have our battles. Have you ever paid attention to the difference in school remodels? Think about the process that Jones and Evans High School went through in comparison to, say, Dr. Phillips. Sometimes our inner city schools get second best.
Yeah. And you know what the crazy thing is? I heard Evans had building dating up to 1958. And they just got remodeled in the last couple of years.
That's what I'm talking about. They had electrical problems, antiquated equipment, classrooms without windows, and nowhere near the technology necessary to compete with the other schools in our town.
Yeah, you're kind of right. I read in the paper the other day that the county commissioners rejected the offers to rebuild the school near Ocoee because of community protests. Sure, there wasn't angry mobs and people throwing rocks and spitting, but it's the same concept. People rejecting the idea of African Americans going to school in their neighborhoods. I bet their kids go to school nearby.
Well, look, all I'm saying is Evans has windows in all of their classrooms and state-of-the-art technology. I mean, we have to be doing something.
True, but that's because of adults. Where are the Ernest Greens and Melvin Patellas in our generation?
We had HBCUs pumping out leaders yesterday and today. Fisk University, W.E.B. Du Bois. Morehouse, Dr. Martin Luther King himself. And Booker T. Washington, the founder of Tuskegee University, which reminds me to go see Red Tails.
I'm saying we have plenty of adults in this fight. Like that woman, Kelly Williams, who was sentenced to time in jail because she wanted her children to go to a better school. But we're all the kids from our generation. We're not doing much. So what are you saying?
I'm saying we've made great strides with or without equal education. I mean, sure, some cases of dismemberment still apply, but that doesn't matter. In the play, y'all don't talk about the Little Rock 900. Y'all talk about the Little Rock 9. That's what it was. So as long as 1, 2, 3 are doing our part, we got our generation covered. Everyone isn't in the fight for the beatings, but some of us are still in the school. I'm doing my part.
Yeah.
I'm doing my part.
Yeah.
You going to do your